Since 1971, Goodwill Industries of North Central Wisconsin has been using the community's generous donations to provide job skills training and opportunities to make a life-changing impact on the people we serve across 35 counties. It's a movement that began in 1902 with the Reverend Edgar J. Helms, the founder of Goodwill, who discovered struggling immigrants when he arrived in Boston. He began collecting donations and paid people in need to repair the damaged goods and clean the clothing. He had intended on giving away the items for free, but found the immigrants too proud to accept the donations and instead sold them and used the income to provide wages to the workers. The philosophy of a handout, not a handout, was born. While much has been accomplished, work continues and Helms' vision remains constant. The Goodwill movement lives out the legacy that started with Helms, a champion who gave hope and a voice to those in need. Here in North Central Wisconsin, our beginnings took root in a remodeled airport hangar in Menasha in 1962. That led to our incorporation in 1971 and program and retail growth across North Central Wisconsin, including 26 additional retail stores and training centers and a 100,000 square foot warehouse facility named after our first CEO, the Ralph B. Shiner Jr. Center, which also houses the outlet store and e-commerce operations and serves as a training center. The work we do always comes back to the people whose lives we touch and serve, and is part of our mission of elevating people by eliminating barriers to employment.
So to me, the special thing about Goodwill is the spirit of the organization has essentially been the same since its founding in 1902. Reverend Edgar J. Helms founded the organization on what he called a chance, not a charity, a hand up and not a hand out. And that spirit has been the same in this movement since 1902, and really was the spirit that founded this organization in 1971, and it's that spirit that'll move us forward as we move into the next generation of Goodwill. So Goodwill works essentially the same way that it did in 1902. It starts with you. It starts with the donations that our communities give us, whether those donations are physical donations, monetary donations, or time and energy and money spent in our stores. We take that donation and really change people's lives through job training and opportunity. The organization is passionate about elevating people and eliminating those barriers to employment. It's simply who we are. It's the essence of the DNA of Goodwill that's been woven through this organization since 1902 when Edgar J. Helms founded the organization. One of the things that I'm most proud of is that we are the torchbearers for the next generation of that movement. And it's such a powerful movement and such important work now more than ever, and we're the ones that get to live that out every single day and make that happen. And it's really an honor to serve in a mission-based organization like Goodwill.
Well, we got to thank the Goodwill for helping us.
I had never made it past a job past 2 years. This is my first 3-year anniversary, and I was so beyond proud. It's just made me feel like I belong somewhere. I have a family outside of my little family, I guess.
Yeah, I have a purpose. I get up every day. I have a good attitude. I try to have a good work attitude when I come here. It made a big change for me, and it also helped me in my personal life as well.
Goodwill has changed my life in a lot of ways, positive. I talk to people now. I feel comfortable talking with people. Working closely with a team that is awesome.
I feel like I contribute, I do, I contribute.
So the job coaches in the last 20 years have been nothing but amazing to Brandon. Support-wise, I think they just don't treat him any differently than they do their own families. Their love, compassion, anything to make Brandon a better person and better at his job, not only his job, but his daily life has been hands down the best situation that I could ever be a part of. I'm so proud of him and them for what they've done for him.
My time with Goodwill has really, truly been rewarding. I look back at all the accomplishments we've had. It's just phenomenal. It's beyond all expectations. Those 22 years have gone by really fast. There's just no limit to what this Goodwill can do and what we can do for people and how we can elevate those people and make them productive, employed, happy people. A lot of people will say that my identity is my employment. That doesn't apply to just a few people. I think it applies to most every person. And we want to give people that opportunity.
The future of this organization looks a lot like our past, and that's being focused on the individual, elevating them by eliminating their barriers to employment. Reverend Edgar J. Helms, when he founded the organization, challenged all of us that are part of this mission to not rest and to be dissatisfied in our work until every member in our community achieved full usefulness and an abundance of living. That really means their potential. How do we work with people to help them reach their full potential so that they can rise and contribute not only to their communities, but to their families and to themselves as individuals in ways that they never felt possible. That's really the future of Goodwill. It looks a lot like our past, but we are super excited to move this legacy forward into the next generation. We're so grateful for our partners in our communities because Goodwill starts with you and Goodwill starts with me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
Thank you for the 42-year career and counting.
Thank you, Goodwill, for giving me the opportunity to learn and grow.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve others.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.